This is the type of unk that I want at Chelsea. Are y'all hearing me, my people? This is the type of uncle I want at Chelsea. I don't want Uncle Tosin. I don't want Uncle Tosin. I want Uncle Jordan Henderson. Give me Henderson. Give me Daniel Welbeck. Give me those two unks, man. Because I know those two guys will have a lot more to show than any other uncles we have in that Chelsea squad. Uncle Tosin cannot be our uncle in that squad, man. I still want him to go. But either way, like I said on my thumbnail, my people, I love this. I love Jordan Henderson, Chelsea, man. Guys, if you guys don't, I'm sure you guys have heard by now, Fabrizio Romano and a lot of reputable sites, journalists has already posted it, right? Jordan Henderson has has agreed on a 2-year deal at Chelsea, and he will sign until June 2028. Right now, obviously, medicals and physical tests and all that is the last thing remaining right now. But I mean, this is good. This is really good. I know that a lot of people are going to be disappointed. A lot of Chelsea fans will be disappointed because even though we want experienced players, right? We're not saying that we want guys whose legs are dead. We're not saying that we want experienced players who are like cheerleaders at the England or who are cheerleaders at the World Cup and the guy got injured celebrating. That is not the type of player that we would want. That's what most Chelsea fans will be thinking, and I agree with that. I agree. But at this stage right now, we know that Xabi Alonso is the one that is asking for Jordan Henderson. So it's only right that we believe and we trust that Jordan Henderson, that Xabi Alonso knows what he's doing. This Jordan Henderson in his heyday was a Premier League and Champions League winning captain. He captained Liverpool to the Premier League title in about 30 years. He captained Liverpool in that comeback against Barcelona, bro. Corner taken quickly. Come on now. Captain Liverpool to win the Champions League since what 2004, 2005. So Jordan Henderson has experience of being in that midfield, knowing what it's like to compete for a title, to compete for a Premier League, right? And if you guys think about it, right, he actually played good with Brentford. I wouldn't say that he was phenomenal. I'm not gonna say that he's amazing, but he was very, very solid against Brentford, bro. Where did Brentford finish last season? They finished good either way, right? Let me see if I could find where Brentford um finished. I believe they finished ahead of us. I would say that much. I think we can all agree on that. They finished they finished like, oh my goodness, bro. Like what we doing here? So to me, like when we are talking about, you know, um I'm trying to find last season where they finished at last season. God damn it. So yeah, Brentford finished ninth, guys. Brentford finished ninth, 1 point ahead of Chelsea, and they were competing in the top four. They were competing for European football. So having a guy like Jordan Henderson is huge in my opinion. I feel like we need this guy. Guy is gonna bring the experience, he's gonna bring the mentorship, right, to the midfielders. He's gonna be able to be a player coach, a voice in the locker room on these youth players, man. Something that we lack. We lacked experience, bro. We lacked like the experience of when to slow the game down, when to pace the game up, and when to just take things easy. And we also, which is this is very important in my opinion, guys. We lack the capability, bro, to be able to not succumb to any pressure against us. Chelsea fell when right under a whole lot of pressure. They fell under a lot of pressure, man. It was so horrible. It was so bad, bro. Chelsea versus PSG Champions League is one I could bring to mind. Chelsea versus Manchester City, Chelsea versus Arsenal, bro. Even against Sunderland, when Sunderland beat us 2-1, when we blew a two-goal lead against Leeds United, we were so bad at being able to control the game, pace the game, and also being able, like, we easily fell under pressure, which was not good for us, bro. But those were signs of just being a youngster, being a youth team. We were probably like the youngest team at the Champions. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're probably like the youngest team at the Champions League. So to me, right now, doing practice, being a squad player in the locker room, on the pitch, being able to motivate the players, being able to advise the players. I think Jordan Henderson is that guy. He is the right guy for us, man, in my opinion. I like this type of uncle that I want Chelsea, bro. Obviously, I think Danny Welbeck is also coming as well, so that would be great. Now, I do believe that we need an experienced defender, right, at Chelsea. Lacroix is still like he's experienced and Premier League proven, and he's matured for his age. But we don't have a center back or a defender beyond the age of 30 that's able to be out there and be the voice for the back line. Because last season, our defense was one of our major issues. And when our offense went dead, our defense like showed its flaws significant. So this is gonna be very, very interesting. I cannot complain. I like this. A lot of people are gonna be worried, like, can we get a different type of experienced player that is of a higher quality or at least younger? Maybe, man. Maybe. I don't know. But now when I think about it, right? Let's look at it from a player standpoint now, right? I've been talking about him being an experienced uncle in the squad, right? Henderson can provide, he will have competition alongside Moses Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Romeo Lavia, right? Because he can operate as a deep, as a deeper midfielder, right? He's a midfielder that plays from deep, and he can also provide energy from more advanced positions. Though due to his age, I don't think Xabi Alonso will play him higher up as a type of midfielder that will have the energy to run around and press. So that's what Jordan Henderson was doing for Liverpool, right? Jordan Henderson was probably the least talented midfielder during the prime years of Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp. But he had the leadership ability and he had the energy, the pressing, and the ability to be able to, help stabilize and complement the other midfielders and the front three as well for Liverpool. And I think Jordan Henderson can also bring that to Chelsea, in my opinion. You I know that is it gonna get a lot of playing time? Not necessarily. I mean, we're not playing European football, so there's no reason for us to believe that Jordan Henderson is gonna get a lot of playing time. I'm sure Xabi Alonso understands that, right? Because I mean, but then again, let's say during the FA Cup, during the Carabao Cup, during all the lesser competitions, can expect Jordan Henderson to go out there, do something, right? Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, I think they can learn a lot from this guy. I think especially Romeo Lavia can learn a lot. I know Enzo Fernandez is a World Cup winner, won major trophies right now as an Argentine, as a Chelsea player. But there's still a couple of things that he could learn from Jordan Henderson as well. Same thing with Romeo Lavia. Even though Romeo Lavia is injury prone, a lot of Chelsea fans are wondering like, why is this guy still here? Why is Romeo Lavia still at Chelsea? I'm still willing to give him a chance as well. I think the next thing right now is you know, I'm just waiting for Danny Welbeck right now, right? For them to go out there and take the pictures with the jersey and sign the contract with Xabi Alonso right beside them. And that's what I'm hoping for, right? Now there was a video that I wanted to play, right? That has to do with Jude Bellingham and Morgan Rogers going out there and explaining, talking about leadership and the experience and the guidance that Xabi Alonso brings to Bellingham and Morgan Rogers and the rest of the England squad. Now,
Yeah.
And he gets everyone laughing. He gets everyone together. If there's ever an issue that you maybe think I'm 22 or 23, maybe it's a bit too much for me to go and address, he'll do it for you. He'll if there's a problem between two people, he'll bring them together. He's that kind of person where even the staff will go to him to sort out issues. He's got no ego when it comes to supporting the team. I mean, yes, he's a Champions League winning captain, Premier League winning captain. He's doing the sets for the finishes yesterday.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do
humble
that.
guy, yeah.
Stuff like that.
He doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to be that humble, and every day in training is relentless in wanting to be better and wanting to push everyone else to be better. He drives the intensity. I don't know if we're allowed to say, but some of the lads that didn't play as many minutes today had a game against a local team, and honestly, you watch him in it and you think it's everything. Yeah. But it's and how I don't get how you cannot admire that, and I think
it's up to you guys. Do you think that they were just talking shit or just talking for the sake of just trying to be professional? Maybe because doing the England national team, a lot of English fans was disappointed and was wondering why is Jordan Henderson tagging along when this guy is not gonna play a single of minute. He's wasting a man, wasting a spot. But not necessarily. He got the guidance, you know. So I think what Jude Bellingham and Morgan Rogers is talking is, I mean, they are the experienced players and they're the best players that could break it down, show just how good and important having Jordan Henderson is at the English at the England camp. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? So this is gonna be very interesting. I'm really liking this. Honestly, this has been one of the best transfers I've seen on on the blue coat. So I'm really, really, really loving this. Guys, put it in the comment section. What do you guys think? You guys think this is a good buy, a good transfer, or you guys feel like we could have gone for a younger player, right? How old was Granit Xhaka? Granit Xhaka is like 2, 3 years younger than Jordan Henderson. Uh, we'll see, man. We'll see. Appreciate you guys. I will be back again. Please like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.